With bated breath for the main attraction of the day, the donkey race. And with much delight, the crowd favorites long distance Stiller and Starboy didn't disappoint. Long distance Stiller, ridden by 8-year-old Roy Richards, won his race but only by a few meters. Also on show was the overall winner of last year's event, Starboy. Councillor for the Lourdesville Division, Hugh Graham, says people look forward to the event on a yearly basis.
And to celebrate Emancipation Day with our cultural event as a donkey race is really a nice throwback to the natural form of entertainment and sport that the rural people in this nice salubrious hills of Cockcrow in St. Catherine is really a nice touch to Emancipation Day.
O'Shane Masters, TVJ News.
And it's time now for Fact or Fiction feature. Fact or Fiction, Jamaica is known to have 75 rivers. Of course, you can find out the answer at the end of the sports segment of the Midday News. In sports, the Inter-Secondary School Sports Association, ISA, has softened its stance on students in 6th form competing in sports. Jermaine Brown has our report.
The amendment comes in response to the Ministry of Education's stipulation that all public secondary schools are now required to implement a grade 12 and grade 13 program starting this academic year, beginning in September. In a release to schools, ISA says, quote, students wishing to continue their studies in grade 12 of the school in which they completed grade 11 at the end of the previous school year may participate in ISA competitions once they meet ISA's minimum academic and attendance eligibility criteria. The ISA eligibility rule states that students must have passed at least 4 subjects internally with an average of 45% and achieve 80% attendance in the term just before the competition. It means that students will not be required to produce external results to enter grade 12 and 13 once they remain at the school where they completed the previous school year. However, students who are changing schools for 6th form must satisfy ISA's criteria for eligibility. That means those students are still required to pass at least 4 subjects in CSEC or accredited other school-leaving exams.
Finally, this afternoon, the answer to our Fact or Fiction feature. Fact or Fiction, we asked, Jamaica is known to have 75 rivers. Well, it's fiction. Jamaica has about 120 rivers, most of which flow to the coast from the central mountain ranges. Those on the north side tend to be shorter and swifter than those on the south side of the island. And that's the Midday News. I'm Vashon Brown. Join us at 7 for Primetime News Package. On behalf of the news, sports and production teams, have a good afternoon and have a great weekend.